This week, on The Architects of Power, the man who didn't just build a nation, he designed it. Lee Kuan Yew. A man sits before the cameras. His hands tremble, his voice breaks. This is Lee Kuan Yew. He has just learned that his country, Singapore, has been expelled from Malaysia. Live on national television. He begins to speak. But the words don't come. He stops. He cries. At that moment, he's not a politician. He's a man watching his dream fall apart. Singapore, in 1965, was not a nation. It was a wreck. No oil, no farmland, no industry. Half its water came from Malaysia. 90% of its food crossed a single bridge. Families lived in slums. No toilets, no water, no hope. Riots tore through the streets, bodies lay on the pavement, and at the center of it all stood one man, Lee Kuan Yew. After the broadcast, Lee vanished for weeks. But in that silence, he made a choice. He would not surrender.
This was a mud flat, swamp. Today, this is a modern city. 10 years from now, this will be a metropolis. Never fear. Some people think, we are a small place, they can put the screws on us. It's not so easy. We are a small place. In size, yes, geography. But in the quality of the men, the administration, the organization, the metal in a people, the fiber. Don't try. That's why we got booted out,
His first move was diplomacy. Within a month, Singapore joined the United Nations. The world now knew this tiny dot on the map, but danger surrounded him. Indonesia bombed Singapore. Civilians died. Lee didn't seek revenge. He flew to Jakarta, laid flowers on the graves of the bombers. It wasn't an apology, it was strategy. We're not your enemy. We just want to survive. Lee said, "If you cannot defend yourself, no one will defend you." He introduced national service. Every young man would serve. He secretly sought help from Israel. And soon the Singapore Armed Forces were born. The economy was collapsing. Lee brought in Dutch economist Albert Winsemius, whose advice was brutal: forget ideology. Attract investors, Lee listened. He lowered taxes, fought corruption, cleaned the city. Soon, foreign giants arrived: HP, GE, Texas Instruments. And from poverty came productivity. Corruption had no mercy. A minister took a bribe and killed himself before trial. Lee's response was cold. He did wrong. I cannot save him. The city became spotless, green, and ordered. Singapore wasn't just rich. It was a model nation. The world no longer saw Singapore as a dot on the map. A small island, now sitting among giants. The man who once cried on live television was now the advisor of the powerful. The little island had become a giant, and the man who turned that island into a giant was Lee Kuan Yew. In his final years, Lee walked through the city he built. In 2015, at 91, he passed away. Under the rain, 2 million citizens said goodbye. To some, he was a dictator. To millions, he was the man who made their nation.